If you're wondering why I'm wearing this headband on a Reading Reddit Stories video, you got scammed. She's gonna do my makeup and we're gonna read Reddit stories. So not a complete scam.
It's more exciting.
I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I'm gonna do his makeup like mine though.
This is what Cat Williams was talking about with the dress.
Of dress wearing people before him. So now
This is my way. I'm fine with it. So you're the makeup lady. How does this work?
We're gonna start with a story between each step of his makeup, and then there's probably gonna be like an extra 1 or 2 at the end just with him fully in makeup.
Let's just be honest. Can we really make me more beautiful? I really doubt it. She's a better reader than I am because I learned from Floyd Mayweather.
But we have a mix of everything. We have r/nice guys, r/nice girls, r/am I the a-hole, and r/true scary stories.
I don't like scary stories.
I think we're gonna start with a scary story. The man at the door. This happened a few years ago. I remember it was in October, so good timing.
Halloween.
It was at least somewhere noon. I was in the living room just peacefully laying on the floor as I watched YouTube and eating a few snacks. But that was when I heard that knock. I was always taught to get a parent before opening the door, so I walked into my parents' room and woke up my mom. I told her about the knock and let her deal with it. When she opened the door, a man was standing on the other side, maybe mid-30s to 40s, but he was alone. Basically, he was asking if someone lived there. The person he was talking about was the old owner of the house we lived in, who unfortunately passed away.
Is this a ghost story? Sorry.
My mom shook her head and closed the door, thinking all was done and we could just go on about our day. But he just kept knocking on the door. This probably went on for 10 minutes of constant knocking before it fully went silent. But that didn't last long. When the knocking continued, it slowly grew louder, more aggressive. Then I heard the voice of a little kid who was banging against the door. I assumed he was the man's child, who was also with a woman. They all just stood there, the man knocking on the door and the child banging his body against the door. That was when my mother called my father. I was still in the living room looking at the door before ultimately getting up and going into my mom's room. After a few minutes, my dad pulled up and walked to the man who, after all of this was done, he said that his knuckles were bloody from all the knocking. My father told the man to move on and leave us alone. The man nodded, but when my father went inside the house, the man went at it again. After a few hours, the knocking stopped. It was growing darker, and me and my family went out for groceries, but in the dark on the sidewalk, I could see a black figure just standing there watching us. This time he was alone, no kid, no woman, just him. My mother quickly ushered us to get inside the truck. I could tell she wanted to go and get away from the man. When we got back, the man was still there, standing there alone. When we all got inside, we finally called the police. My mom was friends with one of the police, so they came in under 5 minutes. The police questioned my parents and soon arrested the man. After they arrested the man, they soon told my parents that this wasn't the first time this has happened. They said the man had did this to 3 other houses. I'm unsure if the man was released or still in jail, but one thing always stuck with me. What if I was the one who opened the door? That one seems kind of fake to me.
Yes.
But it was interesting. I think the little kid part was kind of cool.
I don't like this.
I know, this was the most
I don't think it was scary, honestly. It sounds like if they were actually, I don't believe that they did it to multiple houses, 1. 2, if it was a man, his wife, and a kid, maybe their extended family of the person who passed away, and they just found out their relative is dead.
You know,
which I might knock more if you don't want to give me information on my dead relative. I'm gonna say I'm on the family knock-in side. I
know, they waited so long to call the police. That should have been what they did the second time you started knocking for 10 minutes.
Where's the communication? And I guess if the mom doesn't want to communicate because it sounds like the father wasn't home, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I get that, but if there's a little kid freaking out too and a woman, I'm guessing that they had something to do with the person before. And I like how at the end they're like, I don't know if he's still in jail. Why would he be in jail? What exactly did he do wrong? The knocking is weird, but if he had people with him, and then you say he didn't have people with him, he put them in his bag. Speaking of getting into our bags, I don't know how women do things.
My makeup bag is already open. This is all the goodies. There's all the brushes and stuff in here, and then this is all the makeup in here.
Wish me luck. I'm gonna be pretty, because right now I'm chopped. Guys, clearly I'm chopped, so this is just what needs to be done. Welcome back.
He has a lot more eyebrow than I do, so I'm not used to doing eyebrows that big.
Bruh.
But that's the same way I do mine.
Bruh, she made me look crazy, bruh. Joe, I see you in these damn comments, bro. Cat Williams was right. I regret it. I regret it. Don't talk about my eyebrows, bruh. They ain't like
Next
this.
story.
I'm chopped.
r/nice girls, okay? Just thought I'd post this conversation I had last week. And it's text messages. I think it's over maybe Instagram.
Alright, this is r/nice girls. I'm gonna be the girl, cause, you know, and she's gonna be the guy in this situation. I text first. Hey, what are you doing? Ring ring.
Hey, I'm at work right now.
Do you have time to message or can you call?
What's up?
I wanted to talk to you about something kind of personal. If you can call, I'll send you a boob.
I thought you were in a relationship though.
So are you, so it doesn't matter. Boy, I'm offering a treat.
I'll have to call you later though, but I can text right now.
Well, maybe I'll still be in the mood to show you something.
I get off at 9. Can I just call you then? I believe we actually do have something to talk about. I have questions.
Questions about what?
Well, first of all, why did we fall off?
Because we only really talked because of Faye, and I stopped talking to her because she kept disrespecting my relationship.
How so, if I may ask?
She kept trying to get in between me and my husband, and I didn't like it. Plus, every time she talked to me, it was always drama and woke stuff. Next question. Also, I have one for you. ...
Woke?
Everything was about trans or Trump or stuff that I'm not even into.
Well, I mean, Trump is doing a whole bunch of horrid things, but my next question is, what made you decide to contact me?
I disagree. Our politics don't align. And that's not what I want to talk about. Next question. And I have one also, because I had a question for you.
Which is?
She told me you had a thing for me and you guys were open, so why didn't you ever come on to me or grab my ass?
Because I'm a gentleman, despite what people might think of me. Plus, you didn't seem like you were into me like that.
I've caught you looking at it anyways.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
So you didn't want to grab it? I saw you looking at it.
Maybe. I wouldn't do it without consent, though.
Maybe? Well then, maybe there might be another question.
Okay, don't beat around the bush.
Maybe I'll let you fuck me in the ass instead of just touching it.
Okay, is that it, though?
Maybe I'll consensually deep throat that dick. I mean, yeah, I guess that's it.
So you don't even like me romantically?
Correct. To be honest, I don't really sexually either, but I wanted to be nice to you.
Well, guess what?
What?
I don't need any handouts, especially by someone who isn't even remotely attracted to me.
You're lost. Block me so I don't have to wait 48 hours, please and thanks.
I think I will because you have insulted me in the highest order. Goodbye. May I never have the pleasure of seeing you ever again.
Hell yeah, brother. Go Trump. Y'all suck. There's two genders. I don't see how this is r/nice girls.
I think it's just because she was, you know, they were getting somewhere and then she was like, oh, I don't really like you sexually or emotionally.
I don't think
By
she
the
has
way-
to. If anything, he comes off like a nice guy. She wanted to fuck. He clearly was interested because he let it lead on and it sounded like he was in a relationship, so that's weird too.
But what about her husband? She said
Who
that girl was
cares?
trying to get in between her and her husband, but she's out here fucking other people.
Yeah, clearly something's going on there. Clearly she wants to do something else. She at least showed her intent. The guy beat around the bush himself, seemed interested, and then was upset that she didn't have romantic interest in him. Who really cares? I don't know.
He cares.
That's kind of pathetic. Anyways, obviously I don't think this lady's a great person. Clearly it seems like she has some loyalty issues. Her political views are interesting, to say the least. I'm not gonna get into that part. Hell yeah, brother. The way these people talk, I hate it.
Go Trump. Y'all
especially-
suck. There's two genders.
Not even that. I think this last message from the guy was pretty stupid.
I know, you sound like a Discord mod.
Yeah, exactly. Or a Reddit user. You insulted me in the highest order. Here goes another time lapse.
If y'all know the one photo, I think it's punk rock star. I don't know. I'll find the photo and I'll put it in.
How do you guys feel about it? Cause I feel some type of way right now. Y'all see this shit, bruh?
The bright lighting.
Bruh, nah, this
It
is
literally
not
looks
better,
fine.
bruh. My eyebrows are still insane.
Okay, let's do the second scary story, the hospital. I was on my way to the abandoned hospital. I had assumed everyone was there. It was sunny, no school. It was just a part of the holiday routine. As I walked onto the grounds, I saw one of the guys up ahead walking around to the basement. That's how we got in, round the back, through a ceiling-placed tiny window, into the dark, damp basement full of old equipment. Every time it creeped me out. The whole place did really, but that's a part of its charm. We had even camped out in one of the rooms. Sleeping bags, teenagers, a crazy hospital room, door with only a viewing window, which we definitely got a few scares from, thinking we saw people walking past. I was in the basement now, making my way to the stairs to head up to the 3rd floor. I wasn't too focused. I could still hear one of the guys up ahead. We had a room we had decked out with some of the abandoned furniture. It was like our base. No one else knew about it. I had just arrived at the 3rd floor and the guys were up ahead. Taking it all in, I glanced at my phone and I had forgotten I had sent a message to the guys. I got a message saying they were at the skate park. I froze. I didn't understand. Who had I been following all this time? It felt like 100 eyes were suddenly on me. I felt aware of every inch of my skin, of every sound, and suddenly I realized I couldn't see or hear who I had been following. They were gone. I was so far into this creepy hospital, 3 floors up, alone, and the only way out was back through the basement. The fear I felt in that moment was like knives stabbing into my brain. I don't remember leaving. I don't remember anything after that, but the thing that stays with me is the sudden awareness that I had followed someone so far into the grounds for them to only disappear when I was deepest in. Maybe I imagine it, maybe not, but the feeling of being in there alone so suddenly was terrifying. I liked that
Make it make
one.
sense.
Because he saw a guy going in and he assumed it was one of his friends, so he followed him.
Where did these friends come from?
It's summertime. It was just his friends that went up there with him.
Yeah.
And I guess he assumed that they were meeting up there, and he assumed that that was one of the guys, so he just followed him.
Hey, that's just like what happened to me when I was back in school, you know? It was summertime, and I was hanging out with my boy Chris and my other friend who was also named Chris. And, you know, we used to always play football at the bus stop and shit. And one day Chris was like, "Hey, bro, it's almost summer." And so I was like, "Yeah, it's almost summer." And he was like, "We're gonna hang out this summer." I was like, "Yeah." You know, like one does. And so, anyway, summer comes, right? Anyways, yeah, summer came. And, you know, we were about 2 weeks in. And this was before we had, like, cell phones. This was, like, 2nd grade. But I head over to, like, the bus stop area. And there was an abandoned house over there. And I swear to God, Chris was at the fucking, like, at the bus stop. But on the other side of the street by the abandoned house. And I see this motherfucker just start trying to go through the sliding door. Like, what? It wasn't abandoned. It was like for rent. So, you know, no one was in it. Anyways, he went and tried to get in through the sliding door. And so I walk up, you know, trying to see what he was on, see what he was doing. And then out of nowhere, it's just ass. And then I realized, holy shit, that wasn't Chris. That was Nicki Minaj. See, it's like the same situation, because he imagined he had fucking friends. Wandered into this random ass spot knowing he had no fucking... I don't slay because of her.
The next step we're gonna be doing is eyes, and they're gonna look like mine.
Well, that's pretty gross.
Comment below.
Look at that.
This is disgusting. I look like an ugly hoe. Eyes are done. Makeup is tea. I don't know how to feel about this right now.
I might have to fix the other one in a minute.
Bruh.
But for now, let that dry.
What do you mean let that dry? I keep my eyes closed? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Keep it open, but do you see how
what do I gotta
this
do? What do I
one
gotta
is
do?
raised and this one is going flat? Just let it dry. You can open
But how do
your
I
eyes.
let it dry?
Just don't worry about it, actually.
That's all I gotta do.
Yeah, don't look completely up, though. Like, don't look completely up, or your eyelid will get stuck to your eyebrow. Next story.
What do you guys think?
We're gonna do, would I be the a-hole?
I don't feel slay.
You're gonna feel slay. Are you closing your eyeball?
Yeah. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
I'm not
There
eating.
we go. Yes, you are. You can't even lie.
Shut up.
It's fixed now. You literally are so
I'm
pretty.
not eating. I hate this. Yeah, let me expose your ass. Like,
I did a pretty
literally,
good job
if I
of getting
approach you,
eyelashes on a
if I
man.
approach you, you should run. Because this is not okay, honey.
Would I
don't.
be the a-hole
Yes.
if I kicked my boyfriend's sister out of our house?
Bro, my sister's in Ohio. Shout out, sis.
I, 25 female, have been with my boyfriend, 27 male, for 3 years, and he moved in with me last year. Everything was going great until last Christmas when his parents announced they were selling the family home and downsizing, but they wanted to go on one of those 6-month-long cruises around the world. Fine, whatever, they can do what they want, except they have a younger daughter, Emma, who is 18. Completely unbeknownst to me, my boyfriend had agreed to let Emma live with us until she moved away to uni. This led to a lot of fights between my boyfriend and I because I didn't want Emma living with us. Despite all this, she moved in after the house sold in February. It has been hell. For starters, our house might have 3 bedrooms, but only one was used as a bedroom. One is my home office, I'm guessing, and the other one was a home gym for me and my boyfriend. Emma turned the gym into her room, and now a lot of our equipment is in storage. I hate having Emma here as she's a total brat and doesn't contribute anything to the house. Here is just a small list of stuff I have to deal with. The second Emma turned 18, she was out with friends, coming back drunk at 3 a.m. and waking up my dogs as she clattered into the house, normally with an equally drunk friend. For the first month of her living with us, she would steal my stuff constantly: skincare, hair care, perfume, clothes, anything. I now have a lockable box for toiletries so she can't get to them. She's lost 6 different sets of house keys since moving in, and I've had to have the lock changed twice due to various issues. She refuses to do anything I ask her to do because she's busy. She doesn't have a job. How is she busy? She refuses to eat anything I cook and will demand we order takeaway instead. I have asked her repeatedly for meal ideas, and even if I make the exact meal, she refuses to eat it as it doesn't taste right. The breaking point came last weekend when me and my boyfriend and the dogs went away for the weekend. I was reluctant to leave Emma in the house by herself, but my boyfriend said it would be a great way for Emma to gain some independence before going to uni. Big mistake. We came back on Sunday evening to a trashed house and a hungover Emma asleep in her room. I had to get a professional cleaner in on Monday to tackle the worst of the mess after I spent half the night cleaning. I'm done. I want her out of the house. I thought I could deal with this until she moved away in September, but I can't. Especially now that she's talking about putting her place on hold for a year so she can go traveling and use our house as a base. No, I want her gone and out ASAP. True, she has nowhere to go as her parents aren't back from the cruise until the end of August, but I don't care. I want her gone. I've talked to my boyfriend about this and he won't budge because Emma is family and he can't kick her out. So would I be the asshole if I kick her out? Edit. Forgot to mention this in the post. Maybe it wasn't clear. It's my house. I own it outright with no mortgage and my boyfriend is not on any official documents. The only thing in his name is our Sky TV payments. Everything else is in my name as I lived here before he moved in. He does pay half towards bills, but he just sends the money to me each month. I'm going to try and talk to Emma and boyfriend's parents. I've sent them a text message asking to call me ASAP. I'm also reaching out to Emma and my boyfriend's older sister to see if she will take Emma in for a while. I doubt she will as they don't get along and she is a 2-year-old, but it's worth a shot. Edit 2. I am such an idiot. Firstly, thanks to all the comments, I have realized that my boyfriend is not the person I want to be spending the rest of my life with. Secondly, I managed to have a video call with my boyfriend's parents, and wow, just wow. First of all, they have been sending Emma 700 pounds, I'm guessing this is
England.
Yeah, a month to cover her living with us, and I haven't seen a penny of it. Their mom mentioned that I could take the cleaner fee out of Emma's money, and I asked what money she meant because Emma doesn't have a job. She laughed and said, the 700 pounds we send Emma each month to cover all her expenses while she lives with you. They've been sending Emma money, and she was supposed to be giving this money to us to cover everything. Either Emma has been keeping it or she's given it to my boyfriend and he hasn't said a word. Surprisingly, her parents were furious that I haven't seen any of this money, and they're sending me a bank transfer of 4,200 pounds February. They're sending it to my personal account, then I can do with it whatever I see fit. I was brutally honest on the call and said I can't have Emma staying with us any longer. Yes, she might leave in September, but what if she doesn't get the results she needs for uni and has to defer, or if she takes a gap year? I'm not putting up with this another year. Their mom is going to talk to their sister and see if Emma can stay there until they get back at the end of August. For those wondering, yes, they have a house all lined up for when they return. They will not be living with us when they get back. I'm going to have a serious talk with my boyfriend this evening, and I'm now rethinking our whole relationship. If he tries to fight over Emma staying, then it's over. A lot of comments in this post have made me realize that I've been a doormat to this man since Emma moved in, and I'm not standing for it anymore.
Oh my god, I just realized that I have such little self-awareness that I don't want to be with this man anymore. Fuck you! Fuck you!
She is not the asshole.
Oh my god. It's just how that fucking... She's an 18-year-old girl. What do you expect? Y'all don't get raised right. I'm sorry. Clearly, she wasn't raised right. That's all I'm saying. 1, okay. 2, why the fuck are the parents dumb enough to send this 18-year-old the money when they clearly know the brother? The brother's taking care of her. They could clearly transfer the money to the brother. So why are we acting like the parents are dumb? You know what? I hate this whole situation. I hate all these people, bruh.
I think they're just rich parents. Don't look at me with that side eye.
Shut up. Nah.
This eye looks really good.
This shit, bruh. It's just so upsetting because it's like she's lazy, which is expected because she's an 18-year-old girl who don't have no drive and ambition. The boyfriend, obviously, is gonna look out for his little sister. If you guys didn't house her and no one else was, then she's gonna go fucking be a delinquent on the streets, bruh. And we don't need that. She already for the streets. It sounds like she don't need to be on the streets. It's a bad mix. Yeah, He pays half the bills. It could be worse. You could have got walked on more. Girl, you knew what you was dealing with. Don't act like Reddit open your eyes. You just got all this validation and you're running with it. And that's cute. That's real cute. But it's not. Alright? And call me biased, but I don't think Reddit opened your eyes that you don't want to be in this relationship anymore. I think you're an attention-seeking motherfucker. I think you're an attention-seeking motherfucker, and you got all these people sucking your schmeat right now, bruh. And you're like, you know what? I don't need this man. He's sucking off my teat.
Like I said, I don't think she's the asshole, and I think the parents might be very rich, and
I don't think she's an asshole, but like you've already dealt with it, bruh.
You
and
think
maybe
she's
I'm wrong.
Dumb, but not
Maybe
the asshole.
I'm wrong.
I get it. They're also from Britain, so.
But you gotta hear me out. If the parents gonna be back in 6 months, why are we talking about? Oh, she wants to delay her shit for a year. She's gonna be back with the parents. It's pointless. You're making pointless points.
Well,
bruh.
I think the parents were moving into a smaller house that
Who
wouldn't fit her
cares,
because
bruh?
she's
They're the
going
parents.
there.
They'll take care of her. I don't care. They know that. She ain't gonna take care of them for the parents. It was a 6-month cruise. This lady, she picks and chooses the information and then she runs with it. And she runs with it. She should be in track. I don't like it.
Next, we're gonna do the lips, and then I think we have one more story.
I think it's
Maybe
2. Final look. Am I eating? Am I bootsing the house down? Fabuloso.
That's what I'm saying. You can't say. I know the eyebrows are really big, and I know I didn't have the right concealer color. But if he had thinner eyebrows and I had the right concealer color, I think even now maybe a little bit thinner eyebrows. I don't know.
It's giving scissor hands. Edward?
That's what Edward Scissorhands look like to you.
Yeah, pretty much. It's giving Buffalo Bill. I would you? Final look. Rate it. If you work with me, shut your damn mouth right now. Don't you say shit to them.
Okay.
They don't need to know, man.
This one is an r/nice guys.
Hi. I'll be the guy. I want every version of you. I have like so many inappropriate things going across my head. You're beautiful, and I'm lucky to have your attention. I love what you look like. Your tongue. I want it.
Just to be transparent and honest, I also don't do hookups or like fucking on the first date or sexting this early into talking.
Why do you feel like you need to say that? Did I do something to make you feel that way? Generally, when people say shit like that, something made them feel that way.
This and saying you want my tongue.
I don't feel like I have been rude or inappropriate to you at all. Oh, I can't win here.
Only because I said I wasn't available to call and I don't do sexual talk the first day of texting.
I wasn't trying to talk sexual to you at all. I wasn't sexting in any capacity. I'm 38 years old. That doesn't do anything for me at all. I am very much so an in-person type of individual.
There you go.
I am not a digital person. I hate texting. I absolutely was not trying to be inappropriate with you in any capacity.
You said you were having a lot of inappropriate thoughts and you wanted my tongue. That's very sexual.
I wouldn't sex with you if it was year 3. Oh my god. And this is in replying to I wasn't trying to talk sexual to you at all. Oh my god. Okay. Check mark. I won't say anything else again. Haha. I swear. Oh my. Look at this. You see this? He went and he said more. He said, I won't say anything else again. Haha. And then he said a lot more. I will be vanilla. And I will be typical white boy. I will not say another motherfucking thing ever again. Your pictures were splendid. Absolutely superb. Heavens forbid me have ever thought something other than pure. I will keep all the comments to myself moving forward. He still doesn't keep them to himself. I'm adapting to all your rules. I do not live life with a single rule. I'm not used to rules because he's 38, man. I have messed with 3 people in the last 12 years because he's unattractive. I am not used to being able to say what's on my mind, or biting my tongue, or worrying about who I offend, or whose feelings I hurt. I'm not used to any of this shit, and that's your problem. He doesn't actually say that's your problem.
I don't have rules for you to adapt to. It seems like you aren't sure how to handle boundaries when someone sets them.
I thought I was doing a really good job of, not trying to come across as I'm trying to fuck you, because I genuinely haven't even had that fucking whole thought. I'm not used to boundaries. I'm feral. I literally do anything I want every day in my life. I have never lived my life where other people have told me what to do, how to do it. No, you cannot talk to them on the phone. No, you cannot say that inappropriate line. No, they're not available to talk on the phone for 5 more days. No, they can't hang out for 13 and a half more days. No, they don't want to talk to you on their drive home to get their kid. No, they don't want to talk to you at bedtime. Then you send me fucking half-naked pictures, sexy pictures, and everything else, and then you think I'm trying to sexualize you or fuck you? I'm literally trying to figure out how you all date and shit, lol. It's all fucked up. I've literally messed with 3 adults in 12 years. I'm not a professional dater. Sorry, I genuinely forget how sensitive the world is nowadays. It was not like this 12 years ago, so I'm trying to conform to new sensitivity habits of the younger generation. The woke culture. You just see a bunch of eagles spawning. Where you have to walk on eggshells because everyone's offended or they think you want something you don't, lol. I'm trying to get used to it. I'm not used to it. I don't fit into the scene. I wasn't made to be single at all. Wow. Why don't you shut up? Sorry, they didn't say that. I hate
Not
them.
even the
I
last
hate them.
page.
I am a relationship type of person, so all this getting to know people and shit is awkward as fuck for me because I don't know what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not. You're 38 years old. I fucking hate you. God. What I'm not allowed to say because I've spent my whole life saying whatever I want to say. So I guess I just have to keep my mouth shut and smile. Hello? I hate that your reads are off. I don't know if you got this. I'm just sitting here by the phone, watching the screen, waiting for you to write back, not sure if you're awake or what. You're a fucking loser. Are you still up, beautiful girl? This is weak. I wanted to finish this conversation. I do like you. I just don't know what I'm doing. Not used to this kind of stuff at all. Well, now I'm wide awake, pissed off at myself for making you feel like that's what I wanted to fuck you. That's genuinely not the case at all. I'm actually genuinely interested in you. And I'm trying to figure out how to navigate these waters that I'm not used to. I really don't want to sexualize you. I'm not trying to use you for sexual gain. I didn't assume we were going to fuck on the first night. And I wasn't trying to talk to you inappropriate tonight. I literally saw your pictures. You're 25 years old. Beautiful bombshell, and you're talking to me? I've literally had 3 partners in 12 years. I'm excited to be talking to someone new. I feel good that a beautiful, sexy 25-year-old woman is giving me attention. And then I feel deflated in the same time. I am not trying to use you for anything. I want a partner. I want a consistent, everyday. I want a girlfriend and an eventual wife. I got on that app to find someone that I could fill the void in my heart, not in my pants. I honestly, in my brain, thought that my next partner would be someone that I can talk to every day or see every day. So I don't know what that looks like. I'm looking for happiness, and they blurt out her name. You're a beautiful girl. I'm still learning, too. And that's it. Thank God that's it. You text too much, bruh.
Can you?
Pathetic.
She sent maybe 3 or 4
I have
messages.
so many thoughts.
during
You want to
that
go
whole time.
first? 'Cause I'm about to read this, man.
I think he should have stopped at message 3 where she did not answer, maybe even before that. And also, their age gap is kind of a little odd because he's 38 and she's 25.
It is a little odd. He's pathetic. I hate how many. And bruh, he's like, I'm so glad a 25-year-old
I have to
beautiful
learn.
girl.
You're 38.
Bro, he acts like he's an animal. He acts like he hasn't grown up. Like, bro, he hasn't. But, but like, still, what? Like, I'm feral. No one's ever told me that I had to go to work. I've never had to follow societal standards. Whenever I want to harass someone, I just do. I hate you. I hate you. But the only thing that is really funny is he's like, I'm 38, and I'm so lucky to have a 25-year-old, hot, beautiful, sexy woman like you talking to me. And I'm just like, bro, it makes so much sense. She, like the disconnect. She left his ass stranded there and posted his ass on Reddit, bro. That's what that 25-year-old will do to you, you 38-year-old loser. We don't want you. Y'all don't want me. I see you right now. Misogynistic ass man. Get in your corner, get in your corner, get in your corner. Stop judging me, stop judging me, stop judging.
Okay, we have one more story, guys. Do you want me to read this one?
Right now.
It is about a guy who sent a bunch of nudes to this girl out of random.
Sounds like my type of dude.
I think they were talking, and then he just sent a bunch of them.
It's how you reel them in. That's the way to get a girl.
Okay, so he says, but I want to know you're naked, lol. You're so effing hot. And then he sent a video and a bunch of snaps. And then he said, completely exposed myself to you for trust. Sent another photo. I've never sent anyone this before. Please don't share.
Cap.
Sent a video and like 6 more photos. It felt inappropriate to show you myself hard.
He was sending soft ones, bro?
Yes. Another photo. I exposed myself in the most revealing ways possible for you. And then another video. And then another photo. Don't freak out, please. This is a display of extreme trust to you. If you want, you could humiliate me.
He has a humiliation kink. It's sad.
4 more videos.
That's what he wanted.
I'm trusting you with things no boy or girlfriend has ever seen like this. Please be respectful and kind. It's okay to giggle, but please be respectful. Please don't be mad. I trusted you and exposed myself completely to you. You've now seen me more naked than people I've had sex with. Please, please trust me. How do you feel about that? Like what I said, what you saw. I've never been that exposed to another person in my life. Did you actually look through everything I sent? Are you upset? Don't block.
I'm just like, at 7 in the morning?
I sent it last night when I got home. Did you look at it all or just click through fast? That was the first time I've ever sent nudes to anyone ever. I just wanted to do something to show my trust in you. Literally, no one has ever seen me so exposed, and I'm very self-conscious, but I found the courage to completely embarrass myself before you. I'm sure you laughed at my nakedness at least once, lol. I had never trusted someone with an image of me like that before, but I thought it would lead to you feeling safer with me. Then I got addicted to embarrassing myself. I'm really sorry. I genuinely had no idea that was part of me.
I'm just kind of focused on getting a job right now and not naked dudes.
It wasn't meant to be a focus, lol. It was just, I don't know. I'll send here in a few days so you can enjoy your summer a little more.
I just don't like naked people. I don't know.
You're the first person to see me completely naked like that. There's no way I can ever get your respect back. Genuinely deeply depressed. I decided to do something so stupid in a desperate attempt to feel closer to you. Can you tell me which pictures and stuff you actually saw and which ones you just clicked through? I need you to be honest. This could save me from losing my mind in sadness and worry, please.
Bro, she saw the starfish. I mean, I saw all of them.
Did you save or record any of it? Even the one where I was shaking my butt and stuff?
I mean, no, I didn't, because that's also illegal.
Please tell me you didn't see this one. The butt and stuff one. This was such a mistake I made genuinely in my life.
I mean, I literally had to see all of it.
All of what do you mean? Like, can you please just tell me what all you saw? Like, leave me no doubt. If I disappear or stop talking, it's because I went to seek help for how I'm feeling about this because I feel like dying.
I literally had to see everything.
Does it make you feel any closer or more familiar with me at all? Please tell me you at least laughed at something at some point.
I mean, I laughed because 20 unsolicited pics is actually insane.
Do you still want to be friends?
Well, you clearly don't respect me.
What I did last night was terrible. I was near blackout drunk and thought like a retard that it would maybe make you feel more comfortable with me and your own skin. Then I realized the idea of embarrassing myself was some twisted kink, and in a drunken stupor, I debased myself, and now I realize I'm no better than any other people who's forced you to look at their stuff in a picture, and I feel completely disgusted with myself as a person. I'm not a real man. That is some weak stuff I did. I obviously have some issues I need to work through. I have never treated you as well as I should. I'm sorry. I completed you and myself at the same time, and I won't bother you for a long time. I promise. That was the last story.
I don't think that's a nice guy.
I know. I think they were talking before that, and then he just randomly sent like videos shaking my butt and stuff.
But
what were you doing?
I love men because it takes a special type of guy to be like, you know, I feel like men have to realize that these women get like hella unsolicited dick pics throughout their life. Like, they don't want your little schmeat, bruh. Even if it's big,
What
they
about
still
his
don't want your
butt
schmeat,
shaking video?
Like,
he was twerking his shit.
when does the thought logically make sense where you're like, she might be feeling me, so honestly, I'm gonna reel her in with my dick and my asshole. I'm gonna reel her in with my dick and my... That's really gonna make her want me. That's really gonna make me want...
If you send me a video of you shaking your butt bare naked, I'd be like, okay. Me and I try to really channel my masculine.
Yeah, nah.
It's not like that,
I'm really
bro.
a chill
She
ass
really
dude,
don't know
man.
what the fuck she's talking about. These females, bro.
Nah, cause really I see where my man's coming from.
He's a nice guy.
Nah, I see where my man's coming from. Cause you went, bro. Like, y'all really got me sick. Cause one moment you're interested in a high value man like me, and then all of a sudden, just because I don't want to conform to your societal standards and your liberalism, that all of a sudden you think that you can ghost me. Like, bitch, I ghosted you last week. Like, I've just been kind of reeling you in. Like, I honestly have just been using you as one of my many options. Did you know I'm actually talking to 7 girls right now? Did you know that? Yeah, I didn't even want you. You're disgusting. You disgust me, whore. Ugh.
Anyways.
Yeah, did I do a good impression, guys? I think so. If you like this video, if you like the look, if you don't like the look, you didn't make it this far, bro. You can be honest. Or, I don't know. Any of the women who tuned in for this one, don't let her do your makeup.
No, I'm good at makeup. It's just, like I said, I'm good at, like, doing, like, people who are, like, kind of emo. I think it's just, like... because the concealer that I used was so light, it looks so bright in here and in here, and then there's nothing on the bottom, and his eyebrows are so thick that I've worked with my mom's eyebrows, I've worked with Clover's eyebrows, and I've worked with my eyebrows, I've worked with Abby's eyebrows, but all of them kind of thinner or no eyebrow on the end. Anyways, guys, we love you guys so much. And I hope you had a good day, and
this is what happens when I get rid of the keys to the channel. That's kind of sweet.
I hope you subscribe and you like his makeup, even though it's a little bit crazy.
What are your thoughts on nice guys? I'm one of them. I'm a proud nice guy.
I genuinely hate them, and I wish that they... Never mind.
Wow.
Okay.
Sexism.
Anyways... Bye-bye.
Sorry, she's not in control here. You know the outro. Enjoy basketball, enjoy Fugglers.
Enjoy this manly shit.
Enjoy this manly shit right here,
Fugglers
okay?
aren't manly.
I'm eating down, okay? I am giving Buffalo Bill, and I am...
You're giving Tana Mojo.
I am bootsing the house down, okay? Anyway, subscribe. If you want to see more of this, let me know. Because I understand if not. But if so, period.
Maybe we can get some concealer that says skin tone, and then I'll fully, like, wipe his eyebrows out, and then...
And most importantly, enjoy life. Until next time, this is your boy Juice the Kid. Stay blessed.